What's good, gang? We back with another reaction. I don't necessarily know if I'm ready for this video. I don't really know if I'm. It's 20. He gave Cole 22 and a half minutes. I don't know if I'm ready for this video. What is up, man? What is up? What is up? What is up? We got a video from the homie Deleted today, man. That's my dog. That's my dog. He dropped. Hey, listen, this is why I said I gotta do this video. I gotta do this video because I do the other videos where he agrees with me, so I can't, or at least where we agree with the same topic, so I can't look away from the video where he's going at Cole. Now, y'all know I'm probably top 5, top 10 Cole fans of all time. Y'all already know this. I mean, that's just what it is. So he's about to go in on Cole, man. At least I got to see what it is from a different perspective. What up, Be Real? What up, Mr. Sheridan? Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in, man. I appreciate it. I gotta hear another perspective. I did my reaction to Port Antonio, and there was a ton of mixed reviews about that song. They thought it was a real love letter. They thought it was, you know what I'm saying? No, they called it a love letter to Drake. They called it, you know, he's, my homie Deleted. He even said he's throwing rocks and hiding his hands. And the other people are saying you can't deny the talent. You can't deny what he does on the mic. So I don't know, bro. I got to hear from a different perspective. Shout out to RMS. What up? Shout out to Monarchy. What up? People need to stop with the Cole slander, man. See, look, that's where I'm at, but I'm here to hear from another perspective. One thing before we get into this video, we're only 2 minutes in. If you guys are watching, I appreciate your patience. One thing, we do have 2 pairs of shoes that we are giving away on the channel, man. We got 2 pairs here. We got 2 pairs of shoes that we will be giving away on the channel, man. I just wanted to announce that to you guys. One will be a subscriber giveaway only, and then the other one will be a member giveaway. So if you're watching this video, man, sub up to the channel, and I'll tell you guys which video to be in order to be selected for that shoe, man. So it's just a small token of my appreciation as a thank you to you guys. You guys know this is a sneaker channel. I do work with some other sneaker companies, and actually that's why I was out today, man. I was doing a lot of work, but make sure you guys do that as well. All right, but let's go ahead and get into this video, man. I'm sick of J. Cole by Deleted. He's my homie, man. Look, I hope he pulls up in this chat today too. I hope he pulls up in the chat today. I gotta hear what he's thinking. If anybody's in Deleted's Discord, tell him to pull up.
J. Cole fans might as well back out and unsubscribe right now. Y'all are about to hate everything I have to say, and I hope I get under all y'all skin.
Oh, no! He said, J. Cole fans, back out the video right now. Y'all about to hate everything I say. Oh, man, he already started all up.
J. Cole fans might as well back out and unsubscribe right now. Y'all are about to hate everything I have to say.
I'm not unsubbing, bro.
I hope I get under all y'all skin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope I irritate your soul. Matter of fact, drop a clown emoji in the comments. Welcome to Gotham City, bitch. I'm about to terrorize that ass. I'm about to really bully this nigga, and I'm about to bully his fan base.
No!
And I ain't here
No, you can't do that. Hit the like button on this video too, man. Make sure I hit that like. When you say he about to bully the fan, I'm a fan. I'm a Cole fan. That's my dog. All right, man. What you about to say?
For y'all to agree with me either. Ask me if I care. Go ahead. Ask me if I care. You can't cancel someone who doesn't give a fuck. And unlike your favorite rapper, I don't backtrack and apologize. You know me, I'm YouTube's biggest villain, the new biggest villain. The reason why I say that is because my opinion's not gonna be popular. You might not like anything I gotta say. Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like that? J. Cole is still a goofy, the passive-aggressive rapper. Being passive-aggressive should never be praised, by the way. And if I didn't have to worry about monetization in the first few minutes of this video, I would call him a bunch of other names off top. But I'll get back to that after the 3-minute mark. Don't trip. This guy really...
Damn! him. He said he want to call him out his name. I like this video already. Oh, chill.
Pulled off the ultimate con, convincing the world he's some saintly sunset cruising philosopher type of nigga on a bike. Get out of here with that. On his recent drop, Port Antonio, Cole takes a moment to address the big three beef between Drake, K-Dot, and himself. Listen, man, this isn't meant to criticize his talent or undermine his writing skills.
Okay. That's all. Hey, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, bro, we can't undermine his talent. Now, if you don't like his character or what he's done or what he said, I completely understand. We're not just gonna undermine his talent. And I gotta say one quick thing. Congratulations to the 40K in freaking what? How many hours? 40,000 views in. Damn it, don't tell me how. It ain't been up that long, but shout out to him, man. He's really killing it over here on the channel, man. Shout out to him.
Exposing his lack of integrity and his false claims of moral high ground. It's all a facade. It's fake as fuck, and people keep falling for the shit.
They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga.
This is called gaslighting. Not only does he apologize to the guy who's been dissing him and rewriting history by claiming that it's the fans and the people that are writing the narrative of him picking a side, but now he's shifting the blame onto bloggers and fans, accusing them of profiting from the beef.
I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
As if the bloggers and the fans started it. So that's why he didn't engage, huh? Because he didn't want others cashing in on the drama? Nigga, we over here minding our business like Kendrick was. You wasn't saying that shit when First Person Shooter went number 2. You stood by it.
First Person Shooter did go number 2.
No, I didn't go number 2. It went number 1. But if it would have went number 2, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you know what pushed the First Person Shooter over the edge? And I know this because this is Eve telling me this. It's not like I'm checking for this. If the other song would have went number 1, it's like, bro, I'm cool. I almost feel better not having my first number 1 be off of Drake alley-oop. You know what I mean? Like, I love Drake, and I love that I'm a part of that moment with him with Michael Jackson. But it's like, bro, cap.
Stop it. This man gonna try to sit here and say he wasn't checking for that to be number 1 when that was gonna be his very first number 1. Stop it, Cole. And then the most shocking statement of the whole track.
I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained the phone.
This is for real a delusional man child.
Oh, hey, deleted. I can't let that one ride, bro. Hey, look, respect. I can't let that one ride, bro. He said he's a delusional man child. I can't let that one ride. My boy said he wouldn't have lost the battle. He would have lost the foe. I gotta see what he gonna say.
A hating child watching his friend's championship game, and he tells them, hey, you did good, but you wouldn't have won against me. If I was out on the court, you wouldn't have won against me, though. Nigga, sit your ass down. You was on the bleachers. Shut the fuck up, hater. Cole over here wanting to be the narrator or the commentator of the Infinity War. We don't need you to do that, bro.
Yeah,
sit down
I can't,
somewhere.
but
We see.
I'm torn, bro. I'm so torn because I know his talent level, right? This is like the quarrel of the Cole fan is knowing the talent level, but never being able to see it in action. So I respect what he said at that part where he was like, yo, if I was in the game, you wouldn't have beat me. But it's like you was in the game and then you backed out. But that was one of the reasons why I think even diehard Cole fans really were upset, bro. Like really upset, man. Really upset. Like I was upset. I understood what he was saying, right? I don't want to lose a friend. I don't want to get into something that ain't. I understood it, but as a fan, I'm like, bro, you got to get out there. You got diehard Cole fans really want to know if you the best. So I respect this part.
Your lyrics aren't changing our perspective, nigga. We seen it. Quit trying to change the narrative and shit. We seen it. And then he sneaks in some lines like, I'm a killer with the pen.
See this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke.
Yeah, okay. Then why act like you need therapy over a hip-hop beef, man? This is hip-hop. You didn't have to engage at all. If you're as morally upright and walk a truly virtuous path, I would think at 40 years old, your big man age, you wouldn't have fallen into this beef in the first place.
Nah, let me go. Hold on. Let me get that again. What'd he say?
fuck up, hater. Cole over here wanting to be the narrator or the commentator of the Infinity War. We don't need you to do that, bruh. Sit down somewhere. We seen it. Your lyrics aren't changing our perspective, nigga. We seen it. Quit trying to change the narrative and shit. We seen it. And then he sneaks in some lines like, I'm a killer with the pen.
See this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Then why act like you need therapy over a hip-hop beef, man?
Then why act like you need therapy over a hip hop beef? Then why act like you need therapy over the? I think from his, I'm not gonna try to explain it.
This is hip hop. You didn't have to engage at all. If you're as morally upright and walk a truly virtuous path, I would think at 40 years old, your big man age, you wouldn't have fallen into this beef in the first place.
That's tough. That's tough to say, bro. I get it. I mean, I'm always gonna understand what you're saying, but I think it's tough to say if you just because you have, you just you wouldn't have, you still can't learn. I don't know. But people don't want to hear that, bro. That's what, at this point, people don't want to hear that. Yeah, I mean, like, people just don't want to hear, they don't want to hear that, bro. They don't want to hear no, hey, you got time to grow. They don't want to hear you jumped in, you learned from it, let me back out. They just want, it's like you die on every last word.
Would have naturally knew it was wrong from the start because evidently that's your whole rap persona, right? Which is actually a crutch. You lean on this persona when shit gets tough. Bro, you should have stayed out of it. Just like all the other rappers that didn't get involved. You should have stayed the fuck out of it. Every rapper who did decide to join knew what was coming and what it meant. But for someone who claims to be the best and constantly throws subliminal shots, you don't get to throw stones and hide your hands when things get messy. Again, every rapper that tapped into this beef knew what would happen and what it meant. Whether they had the dope bars or not, they took the backlash to the chin and kept it pushing. Rick Ross, Rocky, Ye, Future, Metro, Drake, K-Dot, they all took the criticism.
But to me, I think those beefs were like surface level. That's the only difference I see in all of that. That's the only difference I see between all of those guys. Like, if Cole beefs with Kendrick, they're like melded together in a sense where they know each other. It's not a surface level relationship. That's the only difference that I see with those guys. Cole ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Cole ain't got no relationship like that with Future or Metro or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only difference I see.
And dealt with it like a man. J. Cole is a walking contradiction. Yeah, this is when I'm gonna tear that ass up.
Cool, this ain't that Diddy party, bro. This ain't that Diddy party.
He presents a righteous rhyme style with a noble attitude, but beneath all that lies envy and jealousy that runs deep. This is the same guy that dissed the SoundCloud generation. Remember that? Just because, just for the hell of it, which started the whole fuck J. Cole movement.
Wait. So are we referring to 1980? Wait, are we referring to 1985 where he just kind of like was like, "Hey man, look, the way y'all moving is not gonna last long," and we kind of see what is that what we were referring to? Because the SoundCloud generation of rappers ain't really doing that well. If that's what we referring to. But the FJ Cole movement was crazy.
Remember that? Just because, just for the hell of it, which started the whole fuck J. Cole movement. He did this unprovoked. Instead of taking the new artists under his wing, he dissed them and criticized them.
Have you heard what J. Cole has dropped?
Means you heard it?
Yep, he heard it. Okay, that's okay. You knew that question was coming.
What do we feel about it?
Yeah, what do you think?
It was cool. I don't listen to J. Cole. I definitely listen to it. It was flooded. It flooded my shit. It was everywhere.
Why?
Because everybody said he was talking about me.
Absolutely.
Who else would he be talking about? What other Lils?
Either me or
Lil
Uzi.
Bow Wow?
Right.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Wow, you get so much props. You just a 17-year-old. Lame ass
shit.
At the time, they all gained high popularity that Cole always wanted and envied. J. Cole around that time.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one because I didn't see that as a diss. If we talking about the same song, it seemed like, hey, bro, I'm trying to help you like buying cars, chains, that kind of stuff is not gonna last down the line. I saw that as a big bro moment, but I don't know. Y'all could let me know what y'all think about it. I saw that as a big bro moment. I didn't see that as a diss per se.
Would often claim his B-list celebrity status, knowing he technically wasn't the fan favorite, and his envy and jealousy shine through the cracks when attacking the SoundCloud era and basically straight hating on niggas. Now, a lot of you, and myself, could say in some ways he was technically right about some of the SoundCloud rappers.
Okay,
however, a lot of talent came out of that wave. XXX, Juice WRLD, Uzi, and hell, even Yachty if you want to be real. Everything he said about that era only worked on a few artists, but didn't work on the ones who made an actual impact. And they went against his narrative of bashing the SoundCloud movement, in which I would like to point out he only dissed them for clout. They were the
For clout? I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. But in the song, from what he said was like, you know, it seemed like he was just painting a picture like, everybody sound the same. Trap drums is a thing that's hot now. Like everybody doing trap drum, everybody just jumping on the next wave. You know what I'm saying? But he don't never really. He said, I love to see a black man get paid. I don't know, man. I never saw that as a diss. Let me ask y'all. Do y'all think that was a diss towards the SoundCloud rap era? Let me know.
Wave at the time. So for him to take shots would keep him in the discussion. Art has always been raw. These were normal kids that produced raw and authentic music. They came from nothing and created their own lane. And please don't mention his high morality and wanting to lead the youth to a better outlook in life and try to act like he's morally better than these guys. Don't try to argue the fact that he was just being a leader to the youth when this nigga fucks with Drake. Drake raps about the exact same things these young kids were, like drugs and fucking bitches and basically doing all the things he dissed the SoundCloud rappers for. But he condones it with Drake and does music with Drake and doesn't mind if Drake does it. I guess
Okay. I see it. At the time of him making that song, Drake is beyond any reach of most artists. And the quality of music that some of them were putting out wasn't even at the same level. But I mean, listen, like I said, hey,
the difference is that Drake can actually rap, and Drake doesn't back away from a beef. So he decides to be a hypocrite, a straight up hating ass hypocrite. He would then later backtrack on everything he said about the SoundCloud movement while talking to Lil Yachty.
At that point in time, you were kind of also, fuck these new niggas too.
Not outwardly. I never did anything I don't think outwardly. Well, maybe I did.
Shit, I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers, lil whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like
came
at all of the
that. So let me get that one more time.
Fuck these new niggas too.
Not outwardly. I never did anything I don't think outwardly. Well, maybe I did.
Shit, I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers, lil whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like came at all of the new generation.
Yeah, but it was.
You see how this nigga didn't try to take accountability and act as if he was attacked for no reason? Yachty didn't let that shit slide. And he had to remind him that he came for a whole entire young generation, which he then admits to hating on Soulja Boy for the same exact thing, and basically admitted to being an overall hater.
A lot of that shit for me, I was conflicted because on one hand, we partying all the time to this music. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, this shit go against everything that I think that I am or who I am. I had some fake morals. Around the time Soulja Boy came out, I don't know how this happened, but I had a realization within myself. But at that time, I had resistance, similar to when you came out and your class came out. I had resistance.
Resistance is not hating, bro. Resistance is not hating, bro. Because I feel the same way sometimes. Like, we talk about it on the channel a lot, right? We talk about it on the channel a lot where, who is it? I'm gonna just say YB, right? I'm gonna just say YB. I don't necessarily like love YB's music. Like, I hear it, it's cool, but I'm not putting it on in my car. And I feel like when it came to that, it's like, that's why he said the 8-week rappers. He'd be like, bro, you see one dude, they drop a song, it go crazy, you never see him again. Not guys with longevity, like like Yachty and X, and you know what I'm saying? Them guys got longevity. Well, X would have had longevity, but these dudes got longevity. You talking about the dudes who really just put out a song, make a ton of money, and completely pull from the culture and then dip. That's it. Or never hear from them again. At least that's the way I took it.
The thing that I love, like, what? Y'all fucking with this? Like, I was one of them. Yeah. And it was literally a part of me that had a realization.
But like I said, I don't disagree completely because especially if you older, it can absolutely be seen as hating because you just can't adapt to what's new. You can't adapt to the new wave of things because you're so used to things going one way that you kind of got to back off. I've even had to do that personally where I'm like, I don't listen to this, but then I got to listen to it a little bit more just to kind of like be cool with it. So you could perceive it as, hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, bruh, you a hater. Like,
he said it himself. Yeah.
You are literally
right
hating. Fast forward, when y'all came out, mind you, I'm coming off my biggest album ever, like 2014 Forest Hill Drive, boom, boom, boom. I'm feeling like, boy, I did it. This, that, and the third. And then right before my eyes, shit is shifting. Completely shifting. It's like, man, that shit we didn't care about that shit no more, bro. Like, my knee-jerk reaction to that music was the same. It was, man, this shit, boom, boom. I had to have a conversation with myself, like, nigga, you hating.
Again, throwing stones and hiding your hands.
I don't understand why J. Cole talking about false prophets, but didn't mention higher ups, changing name to Amber Cole. These fucking entertainers is playing it by the rules, sucking government dick for sake to stay cool.
This guy also went at Kanye West when he not only used Kanye's song to break through mainstream with Workout Plan, which Kanye had to sign off and give him the okay to do so, basically using Ye for his first mainstream hit. This dude has multiple tweets glazing Ye throughout his career. For him to then take shots at Ye unprovoked just because he disagrees with Ye's stance. And while everyone has the right to speak up and share their opinions, even if they weren't asked to do so, yes, it's okay to disagree with someone. However, we all know Ye isn't a battle rapper to begin with. He doesn't battle rap. He's most likely not to respond on the track, but most likely in an interview or a rant. Most of Kanye's music is about self-uplifting, and harsh motivational songs to work out to are just brain food to be great. The first time he's ever made any kind of actual real diss track was in fact the Like That remix against Drake and Lucian Grange. So at the time of False Prophets, this guy takes on an easy-ass target. Let me diss a guy that I know that won't make a song back at me, who happens to be in their prime, so I'll gain attention through hip-hop for coming at one of the greats. Basically some more opportunist type shit. And another attack for clout. Oh yeah.
I just don't see it as every time. I agree with what you're saying, but I don't see it as clout chasing. That's the one thing I'm gonna say. Right? I agree with you saying like it's an unprovoked attack. It may seem unprovoked, but I do believe that there was some things done to that maybe we don't see for him to say what he's saying. Everything isn't public. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, right? Everything isn't public. Yeah, man, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. But I don't think it was done out of like he not gonna respond to me either. But I can see how it could be perceived that
False
way.
Prophets,
Make sure you guys hit that like button, man.
About him. There's one verse that applies to him for sure. But if you listen to that song is about what this shit is exposing and what I got to check myself about. And I checked myself on that song. At one point in time, I put this dude on a major pedestal. And he ain't the only one that's been there. Jay been there. You know what I mean? Pac been there. Big been there. Nas been there. It's a bunch of people that have sat on that pedestal of like, bro, you inspire me. And these kids come up to me and they tell me the same thing now. And there's nothing wrong with that. You inspire me. But it's when it's at an unhealthy level.
Nah, nigga. You ain't fooling nobody but your dumb ass fan base. That's why Kanye to this day don't fuck with you. You just never stand on shit. Every situation you backtrack. Or you like to drop out of the fight and act like it wasn't like that and everyone took it out of context. The same way you did the SoundCloud rappers and now how you're doing Kendrick and Drake situation. You like to backtrack. J. Cole would then still lay later praised Kanye when the Genius documentary dropped in 2022, showing his support and admiration. He posted a picture of Kanye on his Instagram page saying, "Thank you for this, Kanye West and Cootie Rock. Phenomenal, vulnerable, powerful, sad, inspirational, insightful, wonderful, masterful. Grateful to have watched." Are you guys really gonna give props to somebody you think is a false prophet that you took shots at? Like, let's be for real here, man. Throwing stones and hiding your hands. And then there's the recent K-Dot situation where he jumps on a track that's clearly aimed at his so-called friend. Fully aware of the beef between Dot and Drake. To make it worse, after Kendrick revealed that Drake had invited him to collaborate on the exact song that dissed him, and he declined it, would mean Cole knew about the situation, the reason behind it, and still chose to take shots with his friend's rival, playing all sports in his music videos that only takes 2 players, like chess, ping pong, football, boxing, the Spider-Man meme. It was loud and clear what Drake and Cole was doing. They were throwing stones. I've seen some Cole fans stick up for this behavior though, saying that he fell victim to Drake and didn't realize that Drake was using him to aim at K-Dot. And they try to say he didn't realize that it was a Kendrick diss track at all. And I call bullshit on that.
I still don't think it was a Kendrick diss track. I think that in the same way that Kendrick came out and was like, you know, hey, I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder you, trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's like, and if you extend the invite, and then bro just say, nah, I don't want to do it, it's like, all right, bet, then we gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. Hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think. I think he's definitely making some valid points. Some things that I feel like as a fan of the music, it's hard to see the artist that you like in a completely negative light, unless you know for a fact they just wrong. Like, it's completely different. In this situation, I'm a fan of the music, I'm a fan of the talent, but this is painted at like also like there's some shady underlying stuff that's going on that he's pulling over the fans. He is not this guy. That's what I'm hearing. He's not this dude. He's this dude.
Not only is J. Cole about to be 40 years old, making him older than both parties involved, he builds his entire music persona around being an analytical rapper. And you're telling me he suddenly couldn't read the fucking room and he became oblivious to the shit? So when he was called out by his friend, Kendrick, for clicking up with his foe, Drake, Cole releases 7-minute drill in a response. Completely disrespectful.
I don't even want to hear what he got to say about this, because I swear this was the dumbest. Bro should have never dropped this song, man. Should have never. I still am just like, he should have never dropped this damn song, bro. Especially because it wasn't a decisive jugular move. It was just like, I kind of don't want to rap. But this is the worst decision I feel like he's ever made. And I can say that as a Cole fan. This is the worst decision he ever made, was not making a freaking hit him up. I'm going to just destroy you if you're going to do it. And if it felt like the song was uninspired, it felt like he ain't really even want to do it. It felt like he was in the studio just like, all right, man. And then to pull it, I know a lot of people saw that 2 different ways, or a couple of different ways too, where like, you pulled it because it was that bad, or you pulled it because the response wasn't what you wanted to get from it. And then his response to being like, I pulled it because it just wasn't, I didn't want to move like that. And my judgment was clouded and this and that and the third, and that's the human side that you want to see. I'm telling you, it's a psychological game, bro. We really invested into this. We really are. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Let's get 100 likes in the stream, man. I appreciate you. If you guys don't know what we're watching, we are watching the homie Deleted's video, man. 42,000 views all day today. I love his perspective on everything, man. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I can't only react to the videos where he agrees with me. This is a video where he absolutely is talking to me as a Cole fan, and I'm still here to support it.
Respecting K-Dot's catalog, saying how we really and truly felt this entire time. Again, unprovoked, because Kendrick's Like That verse was only a response to what Cole and Drake
bro, it wasn't even nothing about Cole. I swear to God, I was like, yo, he not even talking to you. Why are we putting this out? He ain't even talking to you. Man, all right. Now, we in this section right now, I'm in full agreement.
Loudly. Kendrick never broke J. Cole's character down the way Cole did to Kendrick. And it revealed J. Cole's true feelings that he's been keeping inside this entire time. A lot of people have amnesia and selective memory. And besides the J. Cole fan base, the 7-minute drill track wasn't well receptive or praised.
Actually, a lot of these bars that he said, this is light work. At the point when I pull up to park to come to the pod and the work in the building, I could hear this playing off the phone, so I get out and say, yeah, what you think? Light pack. If he's saying light pack, and Amani said light pack, there's a few other I've heard just playing it in the gas station. It's been on. Everybody says.
I think this is intentionally light, though.
No, it's not the time for intentionally light.
But he's right. He's right. But he was right. It is intentionally light, but it wasn't the time to be intentionally light. That was it. If you're going to jump off the building, bro, you got to just jump off the building. It's like he jumped off with a parachute on and was like, ah. That's the only thing I didn't like about it, bro. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
They had a number one. I said it before he did this. Come on, Freeze.
Tell nobody how to fight this.
Hey, look at me. Look at him, Freeze. It's not friendly time at all.
And I feel that Cole noticed that shit. He didn't give Kendrick the time to even respond. With him apologizing, knowing in this sensitive-ass era, the sensitive-ass society, if K-Dot were to respond directly to 7-minute drill after that apology, everyone would have crucified his ass for it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Questions like, why?
That one thing, I don't think so. I think people would have loved if he had went into Cole. I think people would have loved it. Oh, you gonna put out some mid, then pull it, then I'm still going. But that's the piece where I feel like Kendrick's silence is also deafening. It's like the silence is deafening because he didn't even say anything. He never went back at Cole again. And I don't know if they've spoken behind closed doors. I don't know if they've had any sort of conversations or anything like that. But he's completely like, well, he kind of did say something about him, but it wasn't crazy. And I just think that if he had done that, I think people would have loved it. But he also didn't do that. So what does that say? Does Kendrick have like a not a soft spot? I don't want to say that. But is Kendrick still like, that's my dog? Is he still like that, or is he past him? You know what I'm saying? I would love to know that. And that's why I'm looking forward to the new music from Kendrick and the new music from Cole, because I want to see people start addressing this a little bit more. I honestly want to see Drake address the situation and not in some like sing-songy manner. I want him to just rap about it.
Why attack someone who surrenders? Why bully someone that says sorry? That nigga knew what he was doing, man. Cole says it's because of Q warning him, and now he feels bad and doesn't want that burden on his soul, losing his friend. Stop it. You just showed your whole ass twice. You're not K-Dot's friend. You're the nigga in school or just in life that our parents told us to watch out for. You know, the jealous, envious friend, the snake in tall grass, throwing stones,
shout out Stephanie Williams,
hiding their fucking
heads. There he is. Let's go. Hey, there he is. There he is. There he is. What up, my boy? Hey, look, man. Hey, first of all, like I said, I've been saying it the whole video, man. Congratulations, dog, on the 42K in a freaking couple of hours, man. Congratulations. Now, also what I said was I cannot not react to a video where you speaking to me completely, even though I'm a Cole fan. Even though I'm a Cole fan, you talking to me completely. But like I said, man, we agree on a lot of the stuff that you put out. But this is one I know we was gonna disagree on. But there's a couple of pieces here I completely understand, and there's some other things that I'm just like, Oh man. As a Cole fan, you probably don't see it that way. But shout out to my dog Deleted, man. Mate, if y'all have not subbed up to my boy Deleted, man, where's he at? Shit, where's he at? Almost 26K, man. So please go support him. The freaking the new villain of YouTube. I really enjoy the perspective he puts out, man. Even if I disagree, we can sit here and we can have a conversation about it. I told you, bro, you still got to get on the channel, man. I don't care if you put the damn voice changer on, man. We got to have a conversation. I just want to debate, not debate. I just want to talk music.
Our parents told us to watch out for, you know, the jealous, envious friend, the snake in tall grass, throwing stones and hiding their fucking hands. Drake has every right to feel like Cole betrayed him. He does. I mean, look at the timeline of Drake and Cole's friendship. They worked closely together way before J. Cole's breakthrough in music. Cole knew exactly what that first-person shooter was about. Literally made a 7-minute drill song standing on how he felt, then backs out and leaves Drake hanging, as if he wasn't the other half to the song that started this whole battle to begin with. Yeah, that shit don't work in the hood, nigga. Niggas will get fucked up for that shit. That's called a snake, a flip-flopper. That's wishy-washy as hell. Cole the type of nigga that will run away when his homie getting jumped. What friend let 20 niggas go against?
Oh my God. Listen, so I still say I'm a Ye fan. It's all good. I get backlash every day, B. Shout out to my dog, man. I still think first person shooter was the first time we saw Cole click up. It was a little different. But knowing the backstory and then figuring out, okay, we sent the track to him too, or invited him to be on it. He didn't want to do it, so we just gonna do it without him. I feel like that's the same way, and I said it earlier in the video. Kendrick goes and drops Control and says, hey, look, I'm trying to murder y'all, trying to make sure your core fans never heard of y'all. I'm trying to set the bar high. Who trying to jump and get it? Like, it's kind of the same thing where it's like a little nudge at your spot just to let you know I'm still here. So I feel that's kind of how I feel about that.
Their people alone, especially when it was something that they helped start. And y'all try to say he's preserving his peace. Nah, man. He's just soft as baby shit. He's weak as hell. This nigga trying to act like he didn't make threats that led up to the war to begin with. And now all of a sudden he wants peace. He claims to be a peacemaker, but throughout his career, he's only shown hate, taking shots, but never standing by shit, never standing on it, always hiding behind the idea of
he said his whole career, he's only hated and thrown shots. I feel like you do have to be on this. You have to the piece about him and the younger generation of rap. I personally, I didn't take it as hate, but then I think there's a little bit of that in there too. I think there's a little bit where, like I said, you're not allowing yourself to enjoy it because it's so different from what you listen to. And he even said it in the video, like, damn, bro, you low-key just being a hater. And it's like, at least he called himself out for it. I'll say that. What'd he say? What else he say? Throwing shots. Now, the unprovoked shots at Ye, I felt like was Ye moving away in the public and then him saying something about it, but I could be wrong there too.
Never standing on it, always hiding behind the idea of the peace he talks about. I'm sick of Cole fans only accusing Drake for first-person shooter, as if it wasn't both their song. If you're going to hold Drake accountable, then that should go for Cole too. And anybody new here that ain't never seen my content, I can't stand Drake's ass. He's a culture vulture and also a PDF file. I don't mess with those. So I'm not sticking up for Drake, but I could be unbiased. I could be unbiased a little bit. I'm not one of those people that act like someone's not a human human being. If I was Drake, I wouldn't mess with Cole. Cole's a flip-flopper. And he left him hanging. Because if Drake would have apologized after push-ups, the world would have caved in on him. And they wouldn't have gave him the same Purple Heart that they try to give to J. Cole's ass.
Now that right there, I don't think nobody was trying to give Cole a Purple Heart, bro. I mean, fans. Everybody else hated, bro. That was one of the darkest times in hip-hop for me, bro. They hated that. What up, Wise? They hated that, bro. Everyone else who was not a Cole fan hated it. So,
I'm saying I'm not here to convince y'all though. I'm here to talk shit. This new song proved how much of a bitch he is between both K-Dot and Drake. Like some female sleeping with two niggas and can't choose a side type shit. It's lame as hell. And then J. Cole proceeds to hop on a song with Rocky, once again, his quote-unquote friend's foe, knowing he was clearly throwing shots at Drake, just so he can later say he has respect for Drake in Port Antonio. He basically
Hold up. We gotta respect the dono. We gotta respect the dono. Shout out to my homie Leonardo Thomas for the $10 donation, family. I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, really. The problem is that in the political sense, especially in a rap battle, J. Cole involuntarily undermines the stance that Kendrick stands for as an artist and as an overall influencer. So I can see that. Just because of the way he moved. So he said the problem is that in the political sense, especially in a rap battle, J. Cole involuntarily undermines the stance that Kendrick takes. So he's saying in a battle, that's not the way. In a battle, it's all systems go, bro. It's full thrusters. There's no like in between. The poll is 50-50. Oh, I didn't see that. We got 179 votes right now. Shout out again to the homie Leonardo Thomas. I appreciate you for the $10 donation, man. Thank you. That definitely keeps the channel afloat, man. Thank you so much. We got 179 votes, and it's literally 50-50. Well, 51%, 49%. So it's almost 50-50. Make sure you guys hit the poll. I definitely want to talk about that a little bit at the end of the stream.
To Kendrick Lamar. And that's Drake's karma. Honestly, it's funny as fuck. However, that just reveals the true snake-ass nature that J. Cole represents. Throwing stones and hiding your hands. J. Cole, go ride a bike, nigga. You're not fooling nobody but your dumbass fan base. The Beta Squad.
What up, Deontay?
The Beta Boys. Take that high virtue shit on.
Wait, what did he say? Deleted, you still in here? For real, shout out Deleted. Opened my eyes to a lot of Cole's contradictions throughout the years. Where you at, Deleted? You still in here, man? Don't talk about me like that, man.
To Drake, what he did to Kendrick Lamar. And that's Drake's karma. Honestly, it's funny as fuck. However, that just reveals the true snake-ass nature that J. Cole represents. Throwing stones and hiding your hands.
We almost at 100 likes. Run it up.
Bike, nigga. You're not fooling nobody but your dumbass fan base. The
Ew,
Beta Squad.
why I gotta be all that? Why I gotta be all that, man?
Take that high virtue shit on, man. Your bars hold no weight any longer. This is hip hop, gang. You shouldn't have started nothing if you can't stand on it. Y'all niggas condone spineless behavior. Y'all are easily tricked into believing he's doing the right thing, and his fan base refused to see the bitch assness in him. He uses that as a crutch when he's proved he's done this exact thing time and time throughout his career. And you guys say, oh, he's such a good guy. Look at him ride his bike. Get the fuck out of here. Cole is definitely a beta male. Drake is zesty as fuck, don't get me wrong. But this nigga always holds himself as an alpha. Whether he's pretending to be or not, he stands on what he does and he says what he gotta say. He doesn't let people push him around. And he stands on all 10. He has a spine and he takes his L. J. Cole is spineless and folds under pressure. People act like we saying J. Cole can't rap. This shit ain't got nothing to do with it.
See, look, and that's why I can't debate it. That's why I can't debate it, because we know he can rap, and even Deleted is saying he can rap. I just don't like the way he move, which is why I'm cool with it, right? Like, I'm cool with it as a fan. I'm cool with it. Like, you know he can rap, but he's like, bro, I don't like the way you move, gang. He said, got me feeling bad. I messaged. Damn, man. I ain't go. I'm from Chicago. You know I'm a Ye fan. I'm from Chicago.
His skills ain't got nothing to do with it. He's a facade like Drake. Want to be conscious and morally correct, but it's a front. The same as Drake wanting to be gangster is a front. They're two peas in a pod. They're both facade-ass rappers. So pretty much that was a backhand apology to K-Dot. His new track confirms that. Saying he wouldn't have lost, but he would have lost a friend? What kind of backhand statement is that? Niggas throwing shots, but taking it back at the same fucking time. Like, what? It's petty and it gives auntie vibes.
And I think that piece too is him doing the same thing that all of us are doing when we say we know the talent. It's like we know he can do it. We know lyrically he's probably the best, in my opinion, personally, lyrically. Now, does he have the tenacity to get out there and fight? I don't think so. It's like, I don't know, man. You always had homies like that who were just gifted and talented or could hoop or was the biggest dude in the world but got in the ring and got his ass whooped all the time because he just didn't have the killer instinct to be that guy. And I think we're seeing that he's such an incredible talent. And it's like you want it for you. Sometimes you end up wanting it more for him than he does, right? Like you end up wanting it more for him than he does. I think that's what he's doing when he's saying, I would have won that battle. Because like I know I could do it. I just don't know if I can do it. You feel me? That's kind of what I'm hearing from it.
And to be honest, the song sounds like he's taking shots at K-Dot, mentioning bots.
I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of
I think that was at Drake.
The rhythm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing.
One of the main Kendrick disses throughout the beef of him being accused of using bots for his streams and using bots
Drake
to
too,
dislike Drake's songs.
Like, for example, here's a nuanced opinion that's actually true. Did Kendrick use bots? Yes. Does it matter? And are people outside loving this song?
Hey,
yes.
Listen, I gotta say one thing because we getting to the end of this video, man. We are less than 30 subscribers away from 18,000 subs, man. If you guys are watching the stream and you haven't hit the sub button yet, I appreciate you. Like I said, man, we are doing we're doing a giveaway on the channel, man. I got 2 pairs here that we're giving away. All you gotta do is be subbed up for the one, and then for the other one, we're gonna do a members only giveaway, man. So I appreciate you. Shout out to Leonardo Thomas again, man. Man, I appreciate you for the $5 donation. We gotta respect the dono. Even Jesus is wise enough to not run in between arrows flying against each other. Ooh, from 2 opposing sides. I love Cole, but shout out to Deleted. Same thing, bro. I love Cole, but shout out to Deleted, man. He's painting a different perspective. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you.
Nigga, you see the people outside. You could use bots and also have everybody outside loving the record.
Now, all right, I'll be honest with you. I talked to my man from Spotify. I won't say the name right now, but legit Spotify nigga. He said, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what that person on your stream was talking about. Them Kendrick streams is real.
That's what I was
gonna
say.
Directly to
he had a dude on the channel. He had a dude on there saying that he was controlling the bots or whatever, and I never believed that for 1 second.
Right after that, this nigga would say some shit now after the whole beef died down, though, huh? His actions spoke volumes during and after this whole beef, and it seems like now he's still fighting to be in the Big 3 conversation when he officially eliminated himself.
What up, Yayo?
Hey, Cole, go ride your damn bike, bro. No one cares. J. Cole, the passive-aggressive rapper. That nigga sucks. He's trash. I don't care what his song sounds like. I can't stand when people say he could rap. He can make great songs. Okay, well, Drake can too. That don't
Nah, not the same way. Not in the same way. No, not the same way.
In my opinion, I can't stand motherfuckers that are so biased. They like to discredit an artist as if they're not great. Drake has made
but the difference between Drake and Cole is night and day. Drake is assisted. He's assisted. He's bubblegum sing song. Drake has the women on his side, mostly, in my opinion. Drake has the women. Drake is there. Cole is a different level of talent, in my opinion, personally.
don't change my feelings towards him. He has made great music. He can write. He has written for other people before. But the motherfucker's a bitch, and he's still a bitch. J. Cole can write. He is a great rapper as far as writing stuff down. He's still a bitch. They're both facades, the fakest motherfuckers in the industry. One don't stand on shit, acts like he's this conscious rapper and has high morals, but he does sneak ass, conniving ass, snake ass shit on the side. And the other one tries to act like he's something he ain't, like a gangster, like he'll do some shit when he ain't never lived that life. It is what it is. I'm bullying right now. This that villain talk, man. This that villain talk. And I hope I pissed every last one of you J. Cole.
Hey, you did, dog. You pissed me off, but you speaking some facts on here. Some of them, I will say. There's pieces I agree and pieces I don't agree with.
Pissed off right now. I hope you guys are angry. I hope you guys go in my comments and light it the fuck up. Go ahead, do your thing. Fuck J. Cole movement is back in action.
No!
Fuck J. Cole.
Shout out Deleted, man. Shout out to my dog Deleted, bro. Hey, he pulled up in the video too for a minute, man. Deleted is the homie, man. I'm gonna drop a comment on this video. Let me know what I'm gonna say. Hey, look, man, we dropped the comment on this video. Meet the Grams universe, meet the Cole House. Meet the Grams universe meets the Cole House. Shout out to him, man. Oh, there he is. He's still here. Shout out to my dog Leonardo for another $2 donation, man. I appreciate it. He said, I'm immature and I need therapy. Nah, man, for real, bro. Nah, for real. That's the homie right there, man. I'm always going to tap in with his videos, and I hope you guys do the same. This is a 50-minute reaction to a 22-minute video, which means I talked a lot. So, listen, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We 10 likes away, man. 10 likes away from 100 likes in the stream. Let's get to 100 likes in the stream. We are less than 30 subscribers away from hitting 18K, man. I'm trying to hit 20K by the end of the year, man. So I love y'all. Thank you to Deleted for putting out another video that we reacted to, man. You know we got to always tap into his videos. If you guys haven't subbed up to him, make sure y'all sub up to him as well. I'm going to always say it. And thank you guys for pulling up on a loose Saturday. Y'all could be doing anything, but y'all rocking with your boy. We almost had 300 million in here today, or over 300 million in here today, man. So I appreciate that. But I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget the giveaway. We're going to be doing the giveaway next week. Giveaway next week. So stay tuned to the community section and the videos. I'll let you guys know exactly when to pop up in the video so we can go ahead and select that winner. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace. Shout out to everybody in the chat, too, man. I couldn't really talk like that, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. Thank you.